It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Set for a good matchup in the NFC South, so glad you were with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is a division you know a lot about, and the rivalries within this division always kind of gives you a good game when it's NFC South against NFC South.
Yeah, and this is a division, Mike, that I've lived in for a long time in my career, and at one point, you can make the argument that it was the best division in football, but right now, it's the quarterback uncertainty. Do we have the quarterback of our future? Did we just draft one? Did we just sign one? What does that look like? 2 of the 4 teams, brand new coaches taking over control to start this season. No division won fewer games last season. We've got a lot of work to do before this division can hold a candle to some of the others we see throughout the NFL.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, they'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And a short pickup there to about the 36. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Saints first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They get 15 on that game. First down, New Orleans.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. A hit, and he has lost the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. It's the right side and corralled by Thielen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Young. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Young. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. We'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on
Carr working out of the gun. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Xavier Woods there on the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So on 4th down, they'll turn to Lou Headley here to punt. Panthers have Emir Smith-Marset out for the return. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. First carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
The tackle made by Mario Davis. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
Tremble comes in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spin it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tremble comes in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Mario Davis there on the play. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
it just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one, and I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Carr now to the outside, complete to Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They run over center with Williams. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. To Devian Clowney there in run support. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
First down throw for Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr now to throw on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. The tight end Moreau is in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Panthers' 3-yard line.
Now here's second and goal. Kamara going to try to bull his way in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And that big offensive run, clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll send him over to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Carr now on 2nd down. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On 1st down, Carr. Throw right side to Olave. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Carr. He puts it up, and it's caught. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. Whoa! A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Tremble comes in motion. On first down is Young. That one complete to Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Young to throw on first down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. It's second down. They motion a receiver right. A second down throw for Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The motion man is Johnson. From the gun, it's Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Young. That one complete to Johnson. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Over the top. He's got it. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And they'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Carr working out of the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Saints 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Shaheed with the catch. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 1st and 10, Carr. He'll go right and find his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. To throw, it's Carr. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now, a 2nd down throw from Carr. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Carr. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Young. Now he'll run. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. to throw. Young. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Young. Oh, they're on him with a crash, and he's lost the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
First down throw for Carr. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Carr. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime, and the visiting Panthers are out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. Then he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
20 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina 1st down. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on getting as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. And down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long. Carr now. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Carr now to throw on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard. Carr to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be taken down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now Kamara. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, Carr. And he'll take it on in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, New Orleans. After the touchdown, Carr and the Saints going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Greg, you always talk about it. Take care of the ball. And this one, this team just has not.
Yeah, and you're just not going to win in the NFL if you're going to lose the turnover battle at this rate. And it's not just one guy. There's multiple guys who have their hand in this, and if they don't get it cleaned up and they don't continue to prioritize protecting the ball, we're going to see more bad performances out of them here in the future.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The pickup is 6.
A run with Hubbard. He'll get about 2. Mario Davis there on the play. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? This 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with Young. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Johnson. A 2nd down throw for Young. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Young. That is caught. He finds his big target again. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
The motion man is Sanders. Now Hubbard. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On second down, Young. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Caught a yard at most. Tackled there by Cameron Jordan. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll take this down inside the 30. Mario Davis there on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina. Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers have come back to level things. It's 28-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Carr working out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The visitors' offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line, and he's brought down after a short gain. Tremble comes in motion. They'll go again with Hubbard. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Demario Davis there on the play. Third and 6. Back to throw. Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Panther first down.
On play action, Young. He will find Thomas. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. He is in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Panthers will go up by 7.
Saints 28.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Complete to Rashid Shaheed. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run here. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
The tight end Moreau is in motion. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Carr now to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Carr. That is caught. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Carr. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. Carr to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. First down throw for Carr. There's that man again. Another catch. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third down and 9. Slot man in motion left. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. They get 14 on on that hookup. It's good for a Saints first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Carr. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
On first and 10, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll run, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, Carr. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. Because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
It's with pick number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers 12-yard line.
Second down, Carr. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, Give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Tremble comes in motion. On second down, a run with Hubbard. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They'll dump this down to Hubbard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Panther first down. They'll drop to throw. To the right side and corralled by Fielder. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. Now Young. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A second down throw for Young. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. of a shotgun. Young. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. That's what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline.
Previous play
All
is under
second
review.
looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. The pass intended for Xavier Legette.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. To throw is Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. This one on target to Olave. come up now for second down. Carr now. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing is Young. Open man downfield. It's Leggett. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 15. It's good for a Panther first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's first and 10. To throw, Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. On the bootleg, it's Young. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working.
And now, hang on, amidst the celebration, replay will get
review.
involved to make sure that this is a touchdown. The question, did he get his hands around the football in the end zone? If he did, it's a touchdown. But this one's going to need very close scrutiny.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. The right side to Olave. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. The tight end Moreau is in motion. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in They could have tried for the win. Instead, they'll go for one to extend the game. And an exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On first and 10, here's Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Tremble comes in motion. On second down, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Young to throw on first down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Give, it's Hubbard. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. On third down, here's Hubbard. This one to win it in overtime. Saints going to use their second timeout. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.